What's up, everybody? It's your main guy, Mr. E the Motivator, and just doing this little special clip, this little additional clip. I put a question out on my Instagram page. You're not following me on Instagram, you can find me at Mr. E the Motivator. Matter of fact, if you just Google Mr. E the Motivator, you'll see all the ways that you can find me. But I put a question out on Instagram, and here was the question: if I could answer one question for you, what would that question be? And I got several responses, and I'm going to answer all of those questions right now. All right, so let's go. So PTB_26_white asks, how old are you? Well, PTB, if you've ever been to one of my shows, especially recently when I'm talking about bullying and healthy living, I mentioned what my age is. So if you were there and you weren't paying attention. Number two, if you could keep your job as a motivational speaker for the rest of your life, would you keep it? Yeah, of course I would. This is the job that I chose. This is the job that I'm always thinking about, that I'm always wanting to get into. So of course I would keep this. Even if I made millions and millions of dollars, I would still travel the country to speak to young people, because it is what I love to do. It's not just what I love to do, it is actually who I am. I'm a presenter, I'm a speaker, I'm an entertainer, and I love working with young people. That's it. Question 3. What inspired you to have a job that involves children? I think it's kind of genetic. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that question, the second question came from Mara Shire 116. So thank you so much for that question. The next question comes from Minnie_chick. She asks, what inspired you to have a job that involves children? And like I said, I think that might have been genetic. My dad was always really good with kids. He wasn't a teacher or anything, but anytime when we were around family, he was always with the kids, high-fiving and playing little games, whatever. And the kids just loved him. I think I may have picked up on that gene of his. And I've just been pulled to work with young people. I've worked in elementary schools, worked in high schools, worked in middle schools, and I just love it. It is what it is. So there was nothing specifically that inspired me. I think it was actually given to me from my parents. So there we go with that one. AA Reasoner 24 on Instagram asks, do you love animals? Yes, I do I like animals. I like animals very much. We do have a dog. She is a miniature schnauzer. She's as cute as a button, but she's old and she's ornery, and she wants what she wants, and what she wants is love. She wants to sit in your lap and be pat on her head all the time and have her belly rubbed. But she's a cutie pie. But I do like animals. I don't know if I love them because if I don't know your dog and your dog don't know me, I'm running. Asia_buyer on Instagram asks, why did you want to be a motivational speaker? Well, I had a talent that I was just doing for fun, and it took me meeting my mentor, Keith L. Brown, to tell me that you have something and you might want to look into doing this, because there's something in there. I don't know what it is. You may not know what it is yet, but you want to keep exploring this. And that kind of sparked the light in my brain to say, well, let me look into this. And as I began to speak more and present more, it turned into it. So thank you for that question, Asia. Love Lexi 86 on Instagram asks, what was your favorite school that I went to? I don't know if you're talking about a school that I personally attended or a school that I presented at. If you're talking about a school that I've presented, well, I like each of those schools, because each of those schools are unique. The children are unique to the areas and the parents, and I just love just the reaction from the kids. And what's interesting from my presentation schools are that kids are the same. There's not very much different in the growth of young people, no matter where it is that I present to them. And I just love seeing that growth and love being able to tap into that fun, into that thought, into that interest that you bring. So thank you, Lexi. Love Lexi asks again, what's your favorite restaurant? Well, I have a lot of restaurants, but one that I really enjoy going to, especially I like taking my wife, is to the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I like Cheesecake Factory. I think it's not jambalaya, but it's another dish they have, as a rice in the middle, and like the little stuff with the shrimp and the sausage and the chicken. Oh, it is delicious. I smash it every time I go there. I get it every time. Kiwi underscore was underscore here. Kiwi was here. When will you come back to Swainsboro? I will come back to Swainsboro as soon as I get that next invitation. Make it happen. Tell your friends. Make that happen. Manning underscore Aiden asks, how far do you travel when you give your motivational speeches? Well, I will travel anywhere that I'm invited. Distance is not an option for me. It may be an option for where I drive to, but we can work out a plan. We can work out a deal. I will fly to wherever I'm asked to be, and that's just the bottom line, all right? Mac is not amazing on Instagram asks, what started Mr. E the Motivator? In other words, what inspired you to do what you do? Like I said before, I had this fun talent, and I would just, mess around with it, have fun with it, and it transformed itself. It transformed itself into what I am today. I was being asked to come and present to schools, and then as I presented, I said, well, I need to talk about some stuff, and so I had to begin to learn what it was to speak. So it all worked out, and now here we are. Shaza underscore ALK. How did you get the motivation and the courage to talk in front of students about bullying and others? Well, I'll tell you what, it took a lot of trying, it took a lot of guts, and I think what happened, because I was in school, I'd always been the marching band coming up, so I was not shy about getting in front of people and doing things, but it was a new arena to get in front of people and actually speak and present something in a way that they could receive it and hold on to it. And so that just took a bunch of trial and error and getting in front of some schools and just seeing what could happen and seeing how it would work. And once we got it, we got it. You seen it. You know what goes down. Boon Ninja Kitty. Okay? The question is, why are you so awesome? Well, Moon Ninja, I'm awesome because you guys make me awesome. That's just the bottom line. Alexander Arnun. I hope I said that right. Alexander Arnun. Were you bullied as a kid? No, not necessarily. There would be people that would try to do certain things here and there, but no, I didn't put myself out there for bullies to bother me. I was assertive. I was not a mean guy, but I was assertive. So, you weren't really messing with me or bothering me, but you knew I was a cool kid. You knew I wasn't out here to bother nobody. I was going about my own business, doing my own thing, ready to have fun. And so people didn't mess with me. They were looking for victims, and I didn't present myself as a victim. Alexander Arnum again, what is your YouTube name so that I can see all your questions? You can find me at, you guessed it, come on, think about it, Mr. E the Motivator. Just do a search and subscribe today. Overlook Beauty 77. Do you miss playing the trumpet? You were great at it. Well, Overlook Beauty, I do kind of miss playing the trumpet, and I was pretty good. And I stopped playing as much as I did in high school once I got to college because my major was different. I didn't pursue music as a major. I pursued business. So the interest kind of faded. But the good thing is I've passed my same trumpet along to my son. He's picking it up, he's enjoying it, and he's going to keep that legacy of trumpet playing in the Mr. E family going. Flawless underscore 1213. Why did you leave LMS? That's the school that I just worked for, and I unfortunately had to leave that position, and I'm pursuing full-time speaking now, but I had to leave. There was a situation that I was placed in a position where I had to make a choice, and I made the choice to come on out. So that's as much as I can say about that situation here on this medium, but if it could be any different, I would still be there. All right. KU fan RML, can you come back to South Middle School sometime? I really enjoy it when you can. Well, KU fan, as soon as I get the invitation to come, and actually I'm trying to work with somebody. I got an email from Lawrence about coming to a couple of schools, maybe in Topeka, maybe in Lawrence. We're trying to work it out. See if you can get in contact with us so we can make it happen. The date that he put out was potentially December. So if we can come out in December, I'll be back out there again. If I can't come present, I'll at least come and swing through, walk through some hallways or something like that. Something. So that was a quick snippet. It took 10 minutes, but I got to all the questions, man. I will see you, I don't know, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I'll have a new video up for Mr. E Speaks. So I'll see y'all then, man. Remember to follow me. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, LinkedIn, or just Google it. Find me anywhere, man. Keep doing your work. Keep working hard. I appreciate you. I love every single one of you. Keep fighting hard. I'll see y'all on the other side, all right? Peace.